So a happy new year to you from Adam and Val. Adam has sent me a list for our predictions for 2022 and he's told me I've got to go through this list quickly with the answers off the top of my head with these predictions, so I will try my best not to hesitate too much. So first prediction is YouTube. What do I think our subs will be at the end of the year? Well, considering in this last year we've made something like 7,000, I think it is, he'd probably correct me on that. We're on 11,000 now, I think, no, 10 and a half? Or are we on 11? I can't remember what we're on, but I'm going to say 15,000 minimum. I think we'll get up to the 15,000 minimum YouTube subscribers, and thanks to everyone who has subscribed, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Right, 2022, Happy New Year to you all. I think realistically we're looking at about 15,000 if all goes well. Right, Oscars. Best film. Right, so Oscars, when they pick best films, they normally pick something, it's a little bit curveball-y. It's not always the one that makes the most revenue at the box office or gets the most praised, or it's probably going to get praised. But I'm going for a film I've not seen. But I've read a bit about it because I do a lot of reading about films and line up other future stuff that I want to watch. I'm going for Belfast. Now, Belfast is written by Kenneth Branagh, produced by Kenneth Branagh, directed by Kenneth Branagh. I think he'd done a theme tune to it as well. However, he's not starring in it. But it's a story about Kenneth Branagh's life. It's like a biopic. I think it's when he's a young child in Belfast.
This is Adam's film, really. He's up on all the films, etc, etc. But what's the best film I've seen this year? Probably Don't Look Up. And I can't remember. I think Leo should get the best male. Best female will probably go to, who played the president? Was it Meryl? Meryl always gets put up for an Oscar every year, whatever film she's in. And she did do quite a good performance. Everyone did in the film. To be fair, I think Jennifer Lawrence was better. Maybe they'll both be up. Maybe one will be up for supporting actress. But I'll give it all to Don't Look Up because I can't think of any of the other films that have been out this year. I know that it won't be Black Widow.
Best male I'm going to go for Will Smith. I think it's about time he probably won it. I think he's been nominated a few times. He's got a film out called King Richard. I want to see that King Richard. That's about Venus and Serena Williams when they were a small child. He's their dad and how he brought them up, I believe. King Richard. No, Will Smith. That's going to win best male, I believe. Best female. I'm going to go for Coleman. Olivia Coleman. I'm sure I see her pop up in a trailer. She's in something. Yeah, I think the Oscars like her. Award ceremonies seem to like her, so I'll go for Coleman. I can't tell you the film, and I've not seen it. I'm sure I'll see it at some stage. I'm sure it's a sublime performance. Coleman.
Oh, my phone's just locked, hang on. Sport, World Cup placement. Where are England going to finish in the World Cup? This year it's being held in Qatar, and I think it starts late in November. It's in all the run up to Christmas. It's going to be the World Cup because it's too hot any other time of the year, and it's still probably going to be about 90 degrees. If we can adapt to the heat in Qatar, yeah, top four. I reckon we can make the semi-finals if we can adapt well enough to the heat, like I say. Hopefully we'll go all the way and win it. I can't see why we can't, but let's wait and see. But I'm going to say minimum semi-finals.
England's placement in the World Cup. Val's knowledge on football is second to none. So listen to Val's after this. I'm going to say, I don't know. Quarter-final? Yeah, quarter-final. We should have won. We should have won it in the Euros. We'll have a song out, I'm sure, about it. But we should have won this one as well. We should have won. We should have won. We should have won much more. Definitely. I'm still bitter about them Euros. So.
Health. Weight loss. There needs to be a lot. I'm not going on any particular diet or anything like that. And we eat for this channel for the most part. So, bearing that in mind, there will be some effort in the new year. I'm not one of these people who's going to say, I'm joining the gym, watch me lose weight and I'm going to eat salad for the next 4 months. I'll just try my best because for the last couple of months I've been really greedy, off camera as well as on. So yeah, a good 2 or 3 stone is needed.
Yeah, I've put on some weight. I've put on some weight. I would just be happy to get to the end of the year weighing less than I weigh now. Music, UK's Eurovision placement. Now, I'm going to be controversial. I'm not saying nil point. I'm not saying we're coming bottom. I'm going to go big time controversially. I'm saying second from bottom. 1 point.
That's easy. Bottom of the list, nil point. Nobody likes us in Europe, so we won't get any more points. Fashion, what will be trending? Well, that's easy. Look at the things that I wear. I reckon cords could make a comeback, and I think this could be the big year for cardigans as well. Cords and a cardigan, let's go a bit retro.
I don't know why I've written this one down on the list. What will be trending? Flares. I don't know. Flares make a comeback. I think flares are due a comeback because I have lots of boots and that, and jeans and trousers and that are getting thinner and thinner and skinnier and skinnier and skinnier. And it never looks good on me because I've quite big feet. So if everything's thin, it makes my feet look like this, especially on boots. So I want them covered a bit. I want the top bit covered. I think flares are making a comeback. Most wanted item of 2022. I don't even know why I put this one as well. Most wanted. I've just got into the VR, so we've been playing a little bit of VR with this VR headset thing. I think I'm just going to chuck it out there. I think that might be quite popular 2022.
I want one of them like storage sheds for my back garden. You know them hard plastic. It's got a lift up lid and some doors. I need a decent storage shed for my back garden because out that door there is my little outhouse. It's a little annex on the side of the house. It's only narrow. Got my big fridge in it. It's got all my garden stuff in it. If I can clear that out and put it all in storage into the garden, I can put a little studio out there and the filming can be done out there rather than in the kitchen and telling people not to come in every 5 minutes. So that's what I want, a shed. Celebrity. Which celeb may get cancelled? Who will be next Doctor Who? Who will be the next James Bond? Right, who will get cancelled? That's a lucky dip really. Someone will find a tweet or an Instagram comment or a Facebook comment or something or other from a celebrity from back in 23 years ago and they'll get cancelled straight away. I think it happened to Scarlett Johansson earlier this year because of her fallout with Disney. Although I think they resolved that, so maybe she's off the cancelled list. But it will be someone from a comment from the last 20 odd years on social media. I don't know who. One of the Kardashians, there you go. One of them will get cancelled.
This one I put down as a little bit of dig because people get cancelled for all sorts. You could have said something 30, 40, 50, 20 years ago to someone or on something and someone pulls it up. What it is, people get too offended too quickly nowadays. You only have to look at someone in the wrong way or make a comment that didn't mean nothing and that person's offended, completely offended. Oh no, I can't believe it. They're telling everyone. That's it, you're cancelled. I think people need to toughen up a little bit. Don't be so offended at what someone does. And some stuff's just done in comedy angle. There's a little bit of comedy. And people are like, oh no. Toughen up.
Who will be next Doctor Who? I think they've been touting some guy from It's a Sin, which I haven't seen. But they've been touting him and he does look the part. I've seen him on a couple of interviews and heard him on a podcast, whatever. And he could be pretty good. I can't remember his name. Me, I have no idea who it will be. I don't even know who's in the running. It will be unexpected and they'll probably get slated as well, however good they are or they aren't, but that's just the way of the world. So maybe it will be the guy from It's a Sin.
Right, so I'm going to go for Kenneth Branagh.
Who will be the next James Bond? I think I want it to be Idris Elba, if I'm honest. I don't know anyone else that could pull it off. I think he's good. He's good as, what's that thing Adam got? Luther. He's brilliant in that. He's not so good in any other film I've seen him in. His acting's not exactly amazing. However, you don't need to be a good actor to be James Bond. Make it Idris. That's what I'm going to say. Idris Elba for the next James Bond.
Who's going to be the next James Bond? Right, so I'm going to go for Kenneth Branagh. I think it should be Henry Cavill. You know, from Superman and The Witcher, and I think he would make a really good James Bond. Also, who I would think would make a good James Bond, Tom Hardy. One of them two.
Have a prosperous new year. We might watch this back at the end of 2022 to see how many of them have come right. I'm guessing my predictions will be a big fat 0. But thanks for liking and subscribing. Have a good new year. Was that alright, Adam? Did that do alright? Have I done it wrong? Tell me if I've done it wrong. Just send me a message.
Was that the end of the list? Have a good 2022. If you've subscribed to this channel, thank you. If you haven't, click the button.